Hello everyone, welcome back to Vamsi Bhavani. So in this video, I will tell you about 3 real incidents that I have seen. You'll understand what they are. Not. Incident number 1, a few months back when I went to Bengaluru while traveling in a cab, after talking to the driver for a while, I found out that he is a startup founder. And for investments, obviously, since there is more networking in Bengaluru, he is working as a cab driver hoping to meet someone for investment. Incident number 2, no matter how much a person tried in a specific company, I won't name the company, but this is an incident that became very famous recently on LinkedIn. But since he wasn't getting an opportunity in that company, he apparently sent emails to the HR many times, but they were noticing and there was no reply. So he sent an email with the subject, "Your name is found in Epstein files." And in the body below, he put a request for this internship, I think job or something opportunity. And yeah, I think basically finally they saw that email since it was a bit controversial. They opened it, and in that the resume was actually good and he got the opportunity. Incident number 3, obviously lots of emails keep coming every day. Review this AI tool, tell us how this is. Various brands obviously keep sending emails like this. Among them, if there's some famous brands or known ones, I obviously open them and review them, like promotions and all these things happen. But if it's not a really big brand and not very famous, we tend to ignore. I mean, obvious human tendency, right? So recently, again, I do have top mate sessions, right? In top mate, I guide people, give things like counseling. So in that, people from a brand scheduled a call. Like in that call, the description was brother seeking guidance for interviews. After saying okay and joining, I found out that they were actually an AI brand. So because I didn't see their email, they scheduled a call, and in that they themselves personally, even by paying money, like scheduled that call and gave a demo of their AI tool. So they asked me to try it and tell them how it is. Now, in all these 3 incidents, what's common? Basically, this unconventional route to seeking opportunity is very important these days. Whether you say AI or anything else, it's all demand and supply, right? If for a specific role or opportunity, the demand is very high, but there aren't that many capable, employees or candidates, there is no supply, then obviously opportunities will come looking for you, right? Or just an opening came, you applied, and you'll get a call. But when demand and supply are not balanced, right? There isn't much demand, but there is plenty of supply, right? Maybe every year, if there are jobs in the thousands in IT, lakhs of students are coming out from BTech. So again, BTech, this MCA, BCA, all of that. So together, there are plenty of candidates eligible for computer science jobs. So there is a huge demand supply gap. So wherever there is a demand supply gap, opportunities won't come looking for you. And the thing is, see, when I say this, it doesn't mean, okay, conventional routes like applying through LinkedIn, applying through job portals, seeking referrals, or you going for walk in interviews yourself. When I say unconventional paths, I don't mean doing something controversial or anything like that, but try different ways of, seeking eyeballs. To give another example, today in the Telugu community, among Telugu, creators, many of them are doing content creation primarily to attract more clients to their business. And that's a great strategy, right? If you copy paste the same strategy today, it has already become conventional. Meaning, let's say you're a video editor, sharing your video editing journey, if you are doing something and getting clients from there, it was unconventional a few months back, a few years back, but today that has become the norm, right? Similarly, if you are, maybe an AI agency, right? You sell AI workflows. Now, again, doing that, okay, this is mine. I keep building like this. These are the ones I've made, and creating content to get clients from there. It was unconventional, but today it has become the norm. So basically, instead of doing what everyone else does, trying something new to attract eyeballs is basically, unconventional. Again, to give an example, no one is doing it yet. But then again, we don't know, right? The thing is, for example, you want a job, right? You can create targeted meta ads just targeting the HRs or whatever the HR profile is. So you can have targeted ads right in Meta. I'm not saying you'll get it if you try, but that's something which is unconventional. It might work out, it might not. I think until a few years back, there wasn't a path where, okay, if you are, let's say, UI designers, right? Suppose you're UI UX designers. If you wanted to get clients, there were only portfolios. But what have they been doing for the last few years? They are actually, okay, let's take the IRCTC website, or let's take any famous website and how it would be if I redesigned it myself. And they are making content, and obviously, many people get interested, and that's how they are getting new clients. So, what I'm saying is, no matter how many conventional paths there are, try all of them, and the opportunity might come or it might not. But anytime you see a chance of trying something unconventional, which could definitely attract eyeballs, just try it. There's no harm in doing so, right? So, yeah, that's again just a short video, but the motive is simple. Seeing things like this lately, I felt like telling you this, especially that investment thing I saw, like that driver story or this recent email one. And another thing is, let's say there's a big clothes shop, famous with good quality clothing and all, but they haven't put up any boards outside. No one knows there's a clothes shop there. Will they make a good business? Definitely not. In the same way, wherever you want your income source to come from, it could be clients, it could come from companies via a job, it could be something else, right? It is important to do something so that they know you exist and that you have this skill. And it could be in any way, right? In fact, yeah, let's talk about portfolio, right? Now, portfolios have become very common. But a few years back, portfolios were not that common. But back then, showcasing that you have this skill via a portfolio was unconventional. So, in the same way, just think of things. And again, I cannot sit down and say, okay, you do this, you do that, because from case to case, person to person, situation to situation, things change. So, on an ending note, it's simple, guys. The purpose of the video is please try non conventional or unconventional paths also. Okay? Great. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Mahak.